Hello my darlings, and welcome back to San Myshuno. We are up in the Uptown district once again today, back at the Carter sisters' apartment. Last time we furnished up the kitchen and dining area, and also the home gym. Today we're going to be concentrating on the main living and entertaining space, and also the recording studio. So let's get in and start furnishing. Happy Wednesday, my beautiful darlings, and welcome to Let's Build the Worlds. And welcome back to the Carter sisters' apartment. We are here today. You know what we're doing. I've already bloody told you. I did make a few changes from last time. A few of you lovely humans have sent some great ideas. Why can I not get down to there? There we go. One of you said, why don't you put a fireplace on the other side? So that's what we went and did. I put a fireplace on this side here as well, which is nice. It gives it a bit more of a rustic feeling. Another one of you said, why don't you put like a little hall table here? And in turn, it wouldn't look so weird with a chair there. You were very correct. So I did do that. And I got rid of that chair that was on top there. One of you said, why don't you add a cat to the household? So I did. There is Jolene. There is Jolene. But I'm not laughing at it, but I just thought that was a very clever way of adding a cat into the household. They had a cat. It was called Jolene. And it passed away. It passed away, and they're not ready to get another one. They were far too in love with it just yet. You know what it's like when you go through pet grief and stuff. Sometimes you're not ready for it, and they're not ready for it just yet. And with the storyline I had with this household, I didn't really think of having a cat or a dog in here, but I wanted to add a little bit more of an implement of story into this otherwise very normal storyline. So that's what we went ahead and did. What else did I do? I changed out the corner pieces here. I actually just overlapped too. I hate that corner shelf moment. It does glitch slightly underneath of here, but I can kind of see past that. It's fine. One of you also said, why don't you add in a little waffle maker? It's a very important thing. Chicken and waffles in the south. I've actually had that before. It's absolutely gorgeous. Also, always forget to add in the normal cupboard over the top of the fridge there, because it does fit kind of perfectly. So I went ahead and did that too. And I think that was it. I think that was all that I added in. I've player tested everything as well, so everything works in the gym that I was worried about last time. And this is what we're doing today, the living area and also the recording studio. So this is what we're doing. Now, a few of you said, well, are we going to do like a conversation pit? And that was already in my head. So yes, we are. Yes. I remember like before the update, I'm sure of this, that you could not like make the platform go down any lower in apartments. And for some reason you can now. So there's definitely some weird things happening with these apartments. I think it must be a glitch or something, because with the windows and stuff, I reckon everything's going to get added back to normal. I could be wrong. They could have already mentioned that is here to stay. But yeah, I was a bit scared of it. A bit scared that it was all going to get kind of taken away, so I'm a bit worried. I did also change all of the windows back to the same matching windows underneath as well. I didn't go for the blue windows. I forgot all about it, so I did add them back in too. So yes, anyway, here we are. Conversation pit. Here we go. Very 70s. I think we'll go to about there, because I do want to add in a piano and stuff into this room as well. So that's what I want to do. So I'm going to bring this down just by one. And I'm also going to move you down then as well, so that kind of fits in there quite nicely. Yes. And then we'll go for a lovely kind of wood tone at the bottom, and there we go. That one there matches in perfectly, so that's what we're going to do. Let's get rid of that fence now. So I'm going to whifty-woo everything around here. Beautiful job. And I think I might carpet in here rather than having it wood in the bottom. I just think a nice soft plush carpet would look nice with some of the sofas that I want to use in here. I probably want to use the modular sofas, so we'll probably go down that route. I always forget about this one. It doesn't really come in a darker tone. It's like got these two lighter tones. What about if I went black with it? Oh, do you know what? That's kind of nice. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, we'll add that in. Might do a TV above the fireplace in here as well. But no, I am going to add a TV. We are going to do a TV, and we are going to do a lovely sofa. Wondering if I could do a different color with the sofa. Wondering if I could use this one here and do a bit of a different color. But I also remember, I mean, the pink might look nice in this place. I don't know about that. Nah, the only one that's kind of working is the green one. So I think we're going to go for a little bit of green with the sofa. Main reasons being the wood tones were just off, and I was not enjoying it. I was not enjoying it at all. So I'm going to flop in these ones here, and then I'm going to do little end pieces on these bits here, wifty woo like that, little blopty blop like that. Is that one different to that one? Is it because that's because it was like that, wasn't it? Oh, very silly of me. And then a little cheeky corner piece. Let's get that grid off now. I can see what I'm doing. And then flop in the corner piece like this. Let's have a little look at this. Oh yes, that fits in gorgeously. Oh, I must say. I think I am going to add a TV in here. We'll go for the framed one though. But the only problem with that is, what pattern do we choose? Or do we do a black frame? I kind of like that one with the flowers actually. The one that we first had. Yeah, I'm going to do that one. We'll keep it at that height as well. It's very high. But they're just going to have to deal with it. Yes, they are indeed. Right. Okay. And I want a cheeky little coffee table in here as well. I might go for a bit more of a mid-century vibe. Or, because we've kind of picked these sofas, which are sort of mid-century themselves, maybe we should go for a little bit more of a rustic table in the middle instead. I'm not feeling that one in here, though. That's a little bit too ornate. Oh, what about you? Because it's kind of got the best of both worlds. It's got kind of the mid-century leg with the kind of rustic top. I like a rustic top. Aiden, for goodness sake. Honestly. What about that one there? Yeah, I think that one's going to be the vibe. Let me just see the first one. No, I kind of prefer that one, I think. Or do I? I mean, it's not much difference, but we'll go for that one. We'll go for that one there. Beautiful little conversation pit there. And I think maybe adding in a lamp somewhere. What about if... What about if I got rid of... I'll put a floor lamp on this side. And then I could do like a small table down here. Like a low level table. I don't know if anything's going to fit in here. Maybe this though. This could work. Oh, this could work. If I did like... And then did like a little table lamp on this one. You know? Just for a little bit of difference. And it's nice to have a bit of difference. It's nice to be different, isn't it? It's nice to be different in an otherwise very sheep-filled world. Isn't it, loves? Right, here we go. If I can flop you to there. I like that lamp in here. I think that one would work well. Yeah, unless I trial out the other one. Which is this one here. Because it kind of goes with the lights. Yeah, I think this one here would work a bit better, actually. And I like that swatch as well, so we'll keep that same swatch. Because it's got the gold on it, which I like. Oh, yes, I do believe so. And then maybe a little bit more of a rustic lamp. Ooh, like a rock salt one I think would work well in here. I'm not too keen on that colour, though, in here. Can we go a little bit lighter with it like that? Yeah, that's better. Yes, that's the vibe. That is the vibe indeed. I'm not going to put anything on this coffee table either. I think I would have loved it to go that way, but it won't make sense. And the Sims won't be able to use the sofa. So that's what we're going to do, like that. Gorgeous. Right. I think we need a couple more of these little lights over here. I'm going to flop one. Where's the middle here? Where is the middle of this? Does it not go in the middle? Oh, that's the middle. Okay. Right, if I flop one to there. And then one over on this side here as well. I still can't speak today. I'm still skipping over my words and stuff. So you'll have that to look forward to. What have we got coming up on this week on the channel, you may ask? Well, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to be doing my top 5 builds of last year. My favourite builds that I did personally on Friday. And then tomorrow, we're back with a little bit more Google Earthing. And I'm not telling you where we are, but we are somewhere in the US. So... be on the looks out, loves. Be on the looks out. So, this is an entertaining space. I'm unsure if I want to keep these out in here. I think I'm going to put these in the recording studio instead. Still going to keep the awards out because I reckon they would like to just, you know, not show off. They're not that kind of people, but they're proud of their achievements, you know, and why not? Why not indeed? But what I could do is maybe make this into a bit of a bookshelf here. That could be kind of cute, actually, rather than putting a bookshelf anywhere, because we've got mostly windows now. We could do our own little bookshelf moment here. Now, do books go up on the shelves? No. And why is that, you may ask? Because Sims, that's why. So I'm going to have to do that manually. And there we go. Just use the red shelf And I've put up some books. We will change the colours of them though, because we have got all of these new wonderful swatches now, which is 5 years too late as far as I'm concerned. Yes, I think that looks nice. I think that looks smashing, actually. Okay, well, I'm happy with that little bookshelf moment. So, as I said, I want some kind of entertaining space. So I would like a full grand piano in here and some seating. I'd love some like little chairs around here that the friends can all sit at. Maybe a bar around here as well would be good. I could even do like a full bar over on this side. Let me see the... might be able to fit a full bar in there, but first off, let's get ourselves a piano, shall we? So I want a grand piano, but we've got a few choices now, haven't we? I'm going to do an upright, an old like upright like this, maybe in the recording studio itself. I think that would be a good little shout, having it around there. I'll put that there for now. We'll see what happens. I might just do the original like this one, but I definitely want a grand piano in this room. And I'm wondering, should we use something like this? Should we use the one with the plants and stuff on? Or should we just go for the base game favorite, but do it in the wood instead? Oh, I like the wood tone in here. I do like the wood tone. It's a bit darker. Oh, I don't know actually, now I'm seeing it. Maybe if I just did the white of this one. I don't know what one to use. I think this one is a little bit more prettier, isn't it? We'll do it in the white as well. Let's add a little bit more lightness in this room. Yes. In fact, I'm going to put you in that orientation there, because I think having some chairs around on this side would work out quite nicely. Oh, yes, I'm for it. Okay, so we need some lovely chairs. I think what I'm going to do actually is use the chairs that match in with the actual conversation pit. I'm not going to do many. I'm probably just going to put 2 up here, to be honest. Just facing this way, or even 3, but put it in a bit more of a semicircle and face the window. Because they're having that lovely view out, but I would like the Sims to be able to walk all the way around here. And I don't think that's going to happen with everything here. That wasn't working for me. The whole seating area up there was just not working for me. So what I've done is move the piano over this side. So when they've got like guests over, they can sit here and watch them on the piano. There's still enough space for them to be able to get through there quite easily. And then this leaves us this space here, which I think I'm going to add in the bar area here. Now, the one thing that annoys me, well, it doesn't annoy me, but I wish this came in a 4. Like, I wish this came in a longer bar, because this is perfect for this room. So I think I'm going to put 2 together. I think that's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to put 2 of those bars together like that, because it fits in with the aesthetics really nicely. And then hit it with a little bit more of a mid-century vibe, maybe with the chairs. I think these ones, but I think we might need to go a little bit lighter with the chairs. That's kind of nice, actually. Let's see this. Let me see that. Yes. A little bit more of a party place, you know? And I'm kind of vibing with that. And with that being said, I want to get some kind of music in here as well. I mean, I would love to use a jukebox in here. I just think it would match in with the vibe so well, but the only problem with that is that the jukeboxes that we do have are disgusting to look at. They make me angry, like this. I mean, I get this, it's very retro and stuff, but I just don't think it suits in here. We'll go for this. We'll go for this one. We'll fit this one here in, because I think the aesthetic of this one would work a lot better. Is that in the right position there? Yeah, I think it is, because it kind of makes sense having it, you know, by the seating area itself, and then it'll fill the room with music as well then. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. But because we've got books here, I still would like to add a couple of chairs in. So I am going to keep with the first idea that we had and just add a couple of chairs over into this corner. Maybe with a plant and a lamp over here as well. Just so they've got an area where they can just come sit. Oh, do you know what would look better? If I can... Oh, no, I kind of like the door there. If I could face the chairs the other way around and put a screen behind it, maybe. Let's do that. Let's do that. And then let's look for a divider. I've got one in my head, and I think it's the divider from the new pack. The For Rent pack. This one here. Do you come in a tone that would work well in here? Oh, that works quite nicely. And then just give them a little bit of separate. Oh, no, I don't know about that, actually. Now I'm seeing it. It just gives a little bit of separation. A feeling of privacy. But none of these swatches are really working here. Let's see what else I can find. Okay, that took a little while to figure out then. I tried a multitude of things. But I think that one there works the best. So I did end up using that same divider, but I put a little plant in front of it. I just think it worked well. Then I used the same floor lamp that we used over here and put it there. And I put a little table down there just in case people may want to sit down and have a drink there instead, you know, and watch the world go by. Kind of vibing with that. Kind of vibing with that indeed. Yes, I think that's working quite nicely. The only problem in here, though, that I'm finding is I can't change these windows. Every single window I can change apart from these ones. And it's because it's the window with the great view, like it's got like a trait added to those windows. So I can't move them or change the colors of them, which is very annoying. But I think that is what I want to do with this place. I think we are done with the living area. I'm happy with it. I don't know about you. I think it's working well. I think it fits in quite nicely with the area that we've got here as well. And I'm sure everything will be usable and also walkable. But again, I'll player test it. But yeah, that's the vibe that we've done for the living room. We are now going to move on to the recording studio. And I'm thinking about this one here is quite bulky and big. I think this one here would work a little bit better just in this space. I was just about to swear then. But I keep getting demonetized for some reason. And only on my Let's Build the Worlds videos. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm swearing. But I'm not going to fucking change, I'll tell you that, darling. And, yeah. What was I saying? I went off on a right tangent then, didn't I? I did go off on a right tangent. I'm not sure if that's the right area for that. I think it could be the right area for the piano. It's a shame that I couldn't move the door and put the door like in a different space. I mean, I could move these across, but that's going to be annoying, isn't it? Let me try that because I think that might work a little bit better. Yeah, I just shuffled the door across a little bit more and I think that's going to add a little bit more room into here to play with anyway, because what I could do now is put the piano on this wall here and then I've got wall space because I do want to put something up on the wall. There are some really good like memorabilia like pieces from Get Famous that I want to add in, so I just think that would work well. Now, I need to remember they've already got 2 guitars and a fiddle or a violin in their inventory, but I still want to add a few more instruments into this room as well, along with maybe some kind of like mixing station. I think I want to add that into here maybe, and a microphone. Oh, I also want to add a microphone over to here as well. That's what I want to do. So let me pull out everything that we're going to be putting around in here and we'll do it together. Okay, here we go. So I've made a decision. I got rid of the upright piano. It was too big. It was just bulky in here. And I think having a piano where they can be inspired with the cityscape and just have a little keyboard moment and they can be plugged into their mixing station. And we're going to add over into this corner here like this. I just think that makes a bit more sense. You know, a bit more sense in here. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to add a couple of these speakers in here. I'm going to size them down though, just for acoustics. Imagine these amazing acoustics in this place with their music. Did I size that down too much? I think I might have... Why does that look bigger? Am I going mental? There we go. No, that was right. Okay. Add in a couple of speakers into this room. And then a desk area where they can, you know, upload their music and do all the bits and bobs. And maybe they do a little bit of live streaming as well. Maybe they live stream some of their music in their own office. So that's what we're going to do. And I am going to add in a little office chair as well. I think we're going to go for this one here and a bit more of a dark vibe like that. Might want to put a lamp up here. I think that's what we're going to do. I don't know where we're putting these records just yet, but I have pulled out those memorabilia pieces. Maybe their first guitars or something, or maybe just Sims that they've, or musicians that they've really admired over time, and they've got their like musical instruments in here for, I don't know, some kind of like good omen for their music. You know, that's the vibe. That is the vibe that we're going to go for. Yes, just indeed. I also pulled out a microphone here. I'm going to put it over up against here like this. So the sound can bounce off the acoustic foam, you know. Once these blinds are down as well, those blinds are acoustic. So it will all be good. And I've pulled out a multitude of different instruments as well. You know, I think this one here will be for Molly. And this one here is going to be for Caitlin. Caitlin, this is what they've got there in their inventory as well. But I've just pulled out some extra ones. You never know, you know. You never bloody know. And we're going to do a little violin too. I wish there was a way that when you pick up these, you know, they're on the stands. Like when you go up against a wall, they connect to the wall and you can put them up on the wall instead. That would be such a good vibe. It really would, but that's never going to happen. That is wishful thinking. There's probably going to be some kind of like CC decorative guitar out there somewhere. But we're not using CC, so it's not for here. So some of their albums, I might do another one here, but I don't really like the other looks. Oh no, that one there's not too bad in here actually. Maybe just some of their like tour posters, that kind of vibe. We'll pop them up around there. And I also got rid of the overhead light in here too, because I'm thinking I'm going to add in these little floor level lights into this area instead. I'm going to do one there. We'll do one behind here as well. 1, 2, 3, like that. We'll do one under here as well. 1, 2, 3, like that. And then I'm going to do, oh no, was that a bit too small? That one it was. Oh, like that. And then that one's a bit too small as well. For goodness sake, Hayden, get your shit together. Honestly, you have a week off of building and you can't do it anymore. You really can't. I think that was fine. Let me just see where that is. It's going to annoy me. Yep, that's fine. And do you know what? I think that's what I want for in here. They've got their own little room where they can record their music, mix their own music, upload it. I think that's going to be a vibe. An absolute vibe indeed. And I also went ahead and furnished the toilet as well. So there's just a nice little toilet down here. Toilet and a sink. So they at least got a bit of a toilet down on this level. But lovely. We're coming along with this, loves. We're going to be back with this next week. I think what we're going to do next week is do one of the bedrooms and maybe the dressing room, and then one of the bedrooms and maybe the bathroom as well. And maybe the landing. So that's what we're going to do when we come back next week. So that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching, my loves. I'm going to be back tomorrow with some Google Earthing. We're going to be in the US somewhere. Not spoiling it. You're just going to have to bloody wait. You're going to have to be patient. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Leave me some lovely comments and I'll see you all in tomorrow's video. Goodbye.